Well, good evening, everybody. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero from the nice early start of summer. Wait, it's not summer. It's April. However, similar to February, and I was talking with a couple other colleagues and meteorologists about this. February and April, very similar with the average temperatures because we had some pretty cold temperatures in April and February. We also hit the 70s and we hit some 80s in February as well, and we're in 80s right now. As of this recording, let me see. It's 80 degrees right where I am. Nice, beautiful, feels like the summer. However, it's not going to last too much longer. So, how much longer will it last? Well, this is the weekend outlook, so let's talk about that. Rest of today, or this evening I should say, beautiful. The sun is getting later for setting. It's like 7:30ish, I think, now for sunset. So if you are going to head out tonight. It's going to be beautiful. Maybe not so much tomorrow. I should say tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night, we are going to be dealing with a little bit of a cool down. However, during the day, it's going to be very similar to this, where we're seeing temperatures maybe not into the 80s, but in the 70s. I'd say the low to mid 70s, so not that bad of a day either. We are going to be getting increasing clouds throughout the afternoon. Overnight Saturday, the temperature really drops. We could see the temperature dropping by like 30 degrees in a day. That's something that just doesn't happen too often. And once we're dealing with that temperature drop, going into Sunday, temperatures are colder and we're going to have some precipitation out there, so there may be a chance of some wintry precipitation. Unfortunately, when we take a look at the National Weather Service, there's actually a winter weather advisory in place for that. That's Sullivan County and western Ulster County. There's a winter weather advisory. I just don't know what to say about this anymore. We have 80s right now. We're still going to be in the 70s tomorrow. And then we're going to have a winter weather advisory 2 days from now. Like, I have no idea what's happening right now. This is actually what we're talking about also with my Wednesday evenings. I've been starting a climate show. And this climate show is called Climate Matters. It's on a different company. Another friend of mine that has his own video production company asked me to come and do this show. So I try and do a weekly show where we talk about that with climate. But this is definitely not where we're supposed to be. So just walking through the house, I didn't really do too much. Sometimes you just gotta put down the camera, and sometimes you just gotta enjoy. So I was doing a little bit of hobby of mine. I'll show you here. Besides cars, I got gaming computers. So I had this system. Basically, the components are all the same. I'm just doing a transplant right now. I had a micro ATX motherboard in here for such a big system. Size comparison. I don't really have anything good for a size comparison right now. Maybe this. If you're familiar with these dust spray cans that you can get at like Costco or something, there's the dust spray can next to the big case. And this was a pretty heavy case. This was about 40 pounds, which was probably about as heavy as that flywheel that I still have from the car videos. It had lots of doors. This is technically the front, even though it's normally the side. Now I'm transplanting everything, and I'm in the middle of that right now. Transplanting that back into here. Now, let's see if I can turn the light on. Can't turn the light on right now. There's my flashlight. All right. So I just got the motherboard in, started routing things. The first thing after I put the motherboard in was I have a liquid cooler on the graphics card, which is a GTX 1080. And I have the radiator there. And on the front, there's the intake fan. So it's intaking nice cool air, pushing it through. Now you may think there may be a little issue here with the back side of the graphics card, but there's actually See if I can get it under there. There's an intake fan right down there. And then for the VRM, this is a blower style. Because essentially this is a 1080 Founders Edition card that I put a liquid cooler on. So out of the graphics card, it's blowing out the warm air there. And then this one, say what you might, Wi-Fi card. Yeah, I mostly use the Ethernet, but sometimes you just can't have Ethernet when you're going to LAN parties, so even though you're supposed to, I have flexibility in there. So that's pretty much what I was working on today. It was nice to get a little break from cars, break from weather. A little hobby I like to have is technology and computers, so I've been doing that. If you check back over the weekend, I may not be on tomorrow with a new video. I'm going to try again for Sunday with a live weather update on Sunday. We'll see what happens with the wintry mix coming through on Sunday. So definitely hit that subscribe button below and hit the little bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I upload a video or I do go live. Also, I'm still uploading my series of How to Drive Manual. I got the heel-toe shifting episode that a couple of you guys said you liked on Thursday. Got a couple more, engine braking and maintenance. Those are going to come up over the next couple of weeks. Have a great evening, everybody. If you can, definitely get outside and enjoy this beautiful summer-like evening before we have a drastic change going into Sunday. Have a great evening, everybody.